Hey guys, so this is how I tie a balanced leech. So I already have my hook and my vise. I use, on this one, I'm going to be using a size 12 Orvis hook. I usually go with like Firehole or Daiichi or something like that, but I have an Orvis store close to me and they were on sale. So once you get that in your vise, you can pick a pin, and I went to Joann's Fabric, or any craft store probably has these. They just got a little pack. There's like 100 of them or so in here, and just find a bead head that fits. So the first thing I'm going to do with that bead head is you have the small size, the small side, and then like the larger side. So usually when you're tying, you put the small size on so it butts up to the eye of the hook. But on this one, I'm going to put the large side on. I'll show you why. So once that goes on, it sits in there. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of UV resin. So we'll start this. I got some Danvilles 70 Denier. I'm just going to build up a little base. Just get my thread on there. Snip it. And then we'll set the pin on top. I like to put it to where the bead is like right at the eye of the hook, like lined up. And then you're gonna take a couple of loose wraps just to get it around there, and then good tight wraps to really cinch it on there. And then once that's done, we'll hit it with some resin. Go up. Butt that thing up against it. Work your way back down. Alright. So I'll just push that back and then dab a little bit on. Hold that in place real quick. I think it's pretty cool. I found it was like $5 on Amazon. It's a UV resin with a light, like a pen. That's on there. So we'll just hit up the body real quick with it. Just since you're using a hook and a pin, you just want it to hold on there. These things are pretty secure, but this just helps a little bit. I just did it on one side, so just give it a little bit extra. That's dry. I'm gonna wrap back. So the tail material is Marabou. So I already selected one. Use a blood quill for my leashes. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure out about the length of the hook with the bead on it. That'll be the length of my tail. That's about good. So a couple loose wraps. All out the way. Tight wraps. Snip this off. I'm basically gonna cut it where the pin ends, so there's a nice transition. And start wrapping our dubbing on it. Okay. And again, I went crazy at Orvis. They have a bunch of stuff on sale when I was there. So this is a red bloody black Hare's eye stub. So I just call this this version of Leech I'm tying, I call it the Fire Nice. So I make a pretty decent sized noodle on it. Push it up. And then just wrap back by the tail. That wasn't good. Try that again. And then I just kind of add as I go. I don't do giant noodles. Kind of fill in the gaps a little bit right here because you got to go in front and behind the hook eye on that jig. So sometimes once you go past that, it looks a little thin. Looks a lot better. All right, so I will wet finish this. Snip it off. I like to put a little hot spot on it. I'm gonna do a little red right behind it. So just build up a little hot spot. Half inch on there. Build it up pretty good. Happy with that. We'll finish that. Come back in with my pen, just kind of dab on there and then move it around. Use the rotary function. All kinds of junk on this. Use the rotary function to spread it out. A little more. Good enough. Hit it with that light, let it dry. If you see little clumps on it, that's all right because we're gonna brush it out. Make sure you got it real good with the UV light on there. Cool. So, get a little wire brush. I'm just gonna hit all the sides of it real quick. Get it real buggy. Look better in the water. All right, so here's our finished product. So I love using these on still water. And here's what I meant. You can see a little better now. On the end with the bead right here. So it sits in there a little flush and I fill that up with the resin. But this thing will work real good on still water. You can just clean it up. If you don't like it, you can trim it. You can get a little, pull these out, pluck these out or whatever. But yeah, I'll show you a video of using this exact fly right here in the top right. Tiger trout were loving this guy. So this is my go-to still water pattern. And hope you learned something. And if you enjoyed it, I'm gonna start putting more videos like this. If you want to see them, just leave a comment below. and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more outdoors content and fly tying, fly fishing, camping, and all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. All right, see you guys.